Hi, my name is Marnie Levine. I'm the Chief Business Officer at Meta, and I am excited to welcome you to the course, What is the Metaverse? This was created to give you a better understanding of the Metaverse and some of its potential applications. To start, I'll give you a high-level overview of the Metaverse, and as you go through this course over the coming weeks, you'll dive deeper on these topics. So, what is the Metaverse? Simply put, it's the next generation of the internet, and it's going to turn today's online experiences into interconnected, immersive digital spaces where you can interact with others no matter where you are physically. What's special about the Metaverse is that in many ways, it has more in common with our physical world than it does with today's internet. Meeting in the Metaverse is going to feel physical and connected, just like meeting in person. Think of this as an embodied internet, meaning you will be in it and not just looking at it. The ways you interact with others won't be limited to the text or 2D images you're used to seeing on your screens today. Instead, it's going to feel like people are there with you. We call this co-presence, or that feeling of being physically together even when we're not. You might have gotten a taste of co-presence through online games like Minecraft or World of Warcraft. The Metaverse takes the idea of co-presence beyond gaming and applies it to everything. Imagine inviting faraway friends to your personal space to watch your favorite show, or browsing a foreign art museum with your mom, all without leaving home. In the Metaverse, distance disappears. Right now, you're used to jumping from app to app on your mobile device or from website to website in your browser. In the Metaverse, you're going to navigate through and communicate in interconnected digital spaces. We call this continuity, and it's important to the architecture of the Metaverse. While the premise of these spaces is to have a 3D immersive experience, the Metaverse also needs to have multiple access points to be inclusive. Right now, experiences are being built for a VR headset, but not everyone can buy headsets or has internet that's fast or powerful enough to dive into the 3D environment. Most people have phones, though, so exploring a 2D version is crucial to our vision of enabling 1 billion people to have experiences in the Metaverse over the next decade. You'll learn more about these access points in an upcoming lesson. So what are these spaces going to look like? The answer is whatever you want them to look like. Unlike the early internet, which was created primarily by technical software engineers, the Metaverse is being created by people from all sorts of backgrounds looking to create a space of their own. In fact, there are Quest users using tutorials to build in Horizon worlds today. Whether it's a concert, a recording studio, or a comedy club, if you can imagine it, you can build it in the Metaverse. The scale of that freedom presents endless opportunities. The Metaverse has the power to create jobs, enable new business opportunities, and increase access to training and educational experiences. So let's dig into that a bit. If the Metaverse grows at the same rate that the internet did, it could add an estimated $3 trillion to the global economy over the next decade through ads, goods, and services. In Horizon worlds, creators are already making a living from their content, selling digital objects, experiences, or whatever else their creativity allows without the limitations of the physical world. Take Angel the artist, for example. She's a young single mother who created a gallery to showcase Black art, including her own. The Metaverse gave her the tools to substitute a brick-and-mortar gallery with an immersive art experience that could reach more people without being constrained by location or resources. Next, think about the opportunity to create more access to training for different types of jobs, no matter where you are in the world. Take a med student, for example. An important part of their training is watching a doctor perform an operation. But now imagine standing next to a world-class surgeon, watching their techniques and practicing that same surgery without needing a live patient or dealing with the limitations of physical access. Opportunities like this can be a real game changer to train the next generation across industries and functions. And finally, the Metaverse quite simply creates opportunities to experience things in a way you otherwise couldn't without actually going there. I don't know about you, but I doubt I'm going to find myself on the International Space Station anytime soon. Major fear of heights over here. But in the metaverse, you can check it out close and really feel like you're there. Just one example of the ways that the metaverse can fundamentally change the way we learn. A lot of what we've talked about today is either already possible or in development, and there's so much more to come. Just like how we couldn't have predicted how the internet would evolve over a decade, the same holds true for the metaverse. You're probably wondering how long this will all take to come to life. There are a lot of variables at play, but metaverse experts like Tony Parisi, who you'll hear from later in this course, expect we'll have a fully realized metaverse by the end of the decade. That's not as far away as it sounds, and this course will help you learn what you can start doing today. Now that you have a baseline understanding about what the metaverse is, it's time to dig in and learn more. Next, after a short reading, you'll hear from Mark again, but this time about what experiences can look like in the metaverse. As you progress through the course, just remember, imagination can take us anywhere, and in the metaverse, it will.